Morning. It's Harvey Jackson from Producer Profit. StatScan report today. Waited for the release, but I have a couple of news articles I want to touch on first. The Chinese buyers slash or slowing down its buying pace, which is had to happen anyway. The pace that they're buying since the crop year could not be sustained. It is just too rapid. And Where are they going to get the extra product is maybe part of the other question. The deforestation is having some impacts on the market here as well. It did get signed and looks like, or it did get ratified. Now it just needs to get signed, and it's going to have some impacts on Brazil as well. One thing that I wanted to point out here is just what does the expectation for Aussie to export is only 4.1 versus 6 last year. So that's a tightening of the supply with their lower production. So that came out a couple of days ago. And then I looked at what does that impact for wheat, and it is higher than last year by 11% expectation. But they do have Canadian numbers in there as well, but we'll have a look at that. Here's the estimates and the average estimate, lowest estimate for canola. So we'll touch on that in a second here. Here's my numbers on S&D, and I'll adjust them as soon as I'll maybe show that tomorrow. So canola actually is down by 7.8. So 17.8. So this should actually drive the market a little bit higher. We'll see how that's going to have an impact or not. So they're saying canola yields in Saskatchewan 35.9, Alberta 35.6, and where did they post a Manitoba number? And it's saying 37. Now that's all down from last year's, so it's actually pushing the yields down pretty good. Wheat is on an increase from last year by 6.1% on production, and I would expect that that's going to put some pressure on the market to go down as well. So here we are, uh, just looking at the canola market here as well. So this is the number that's impactful, and we'll just go through the USDA here, or the numbers that I see here. Canola is up before this report. Rapeseed is slightly up. Soybean oil is up as well. So a lot of green on the screen here. And we'll just have a look at the charts pre this report. So a little leg up here in canola, and the same thing for the NOV 2025 as well. And I flipped through that too fast, but the one thing that we do want to point out, we're $192 more too cheap compared to the European rapeseed in Canadian dollars. Soybean oil is basically flat for the last few trading days, and touching the short-term moving average. We're making higher highs on the palm oil, and I'm just showing the uh, the diesel fuel pricing, and it's actually been sliding sideways for quite some time here. Soybeans actually trying to trade through the bottom of this range, and the Canadian dollar doing exactly the same thing. Wheat does not have good trade. It looks like it's still going to go down, and with today's news on the StatScan, it's very likely it's going to continue. Same thing with the other wheats, and I think that's pretty much what I'll have here for you today. And I might send out another report as I look at these numbers. So we'll chat with you later.